Sebastian Fundora, winner, will fight Terence Crawford for the WBO strap. What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Cardinal Red Sports. Let's talk about it. So, apparently, there's a lot of movement going on at 154. So, we have the Errol Spence Fundora fight, which is supposed to take place in October-ish time frame. And then you have Terence Crawford and his next fight. And apparently, Fundora's going to drop the title, the WBO title. And Terence Crawford could either be fighting the winner of Spence versus Fundora, or perhaps he'll be elevated to the email WBO champion. I just want to get my 500 nickels on that for anybody listening.
You know, all roads lead to Crawford, so it don't matter. We just wanted the title. We don't have no ill will toward Errol Spence or Fundora. You know, they doing smart by staying away from Bud Crawford. I can't say they dumb. I think they might be on the smart side. I got Fundora. I don't see Spence being a dominant junior middleweight. He got good name value, but I don't see him being a dominant junior middleweight. I don't think he hits as hard as Tim Tszyu.
Alright, so Terence Crawford, Sebastian Fundora, Errol Spence, the WBO title. What's really going on?
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
So we got this Spence Fundora situation going on, and the only way that Fundora and Spence can actually happen, to my understanding, is if Fundora drops the WBO title.
I'll tell you what I'll do, man.
And if Fundora drops the WBO title at 154, perhaps Terence Crawford could be elevated, because we heard the president of the WBO say that is a possibility, that he'll either have to fight, someone here in the near future for the WBO title, or he'll be elevated to the WBO champion because of somebody getting stripped.
What kind of bullshit is this?
Now, apparently, Fundora's going to just drop the title. He's not getting stripped. Just going to drop that WBO title. So, that means that if Terence Crawford wins his next fight versus Madrimov, and he collects that title that Madrimov, I believe, holds, and let's say Errol Spence beats Fundora, and I believe he holds the IBF title or the WBA title. He holds another title at 154 that those two guys will be fighting for. That would then set up a unification fight between Spence and Terence Crawford.
Because you're still a baby and you don't know shit.
It might not happen that quick, because I believe there'll be one more title that's still out there that'll be unclaimed. Now, I don't know if those two guys would fight for that title, or if there are other names intertwined with that title, and those two guys would maybe have to wait for another fight to take place before all of this could mesh together.
I better use my strong hand.
But I do think that is the road that's going to happen. Now, a lot of people are saying that they don't feel like Errol Spence could actually beat Fundora.
He got the beat dog now. Let's go.
A lot of people feel like Errol Spence isn't the same, for lack of a better word, after the Terence Crawford fight.
Now, when you're destroying your brain cells, you're doing the same thing as killing yourself. You're just doing it slower.
Or even after the car accident, even though he accomplished a lot and won another title after the car accident.
Well, I know you're a lucky man.
I don't know why people feel that way. I do feel like that the Terence Crawford fight was sort of a roadblock in his career, and that was a very, very bad look. But I feel like the winner of this fight is definitely going to be in line for a Terence Crawford fight.
Baby, turn this shit off.
And if Errol Spence can pull it off, hey, you got to say that Errol Spence is one of the greatest, because just the awkward style of Fundora has surprised a lot of people.
Oh, shit.
And he's been able to pull off some pretty interesting victories. So if Errol Spence can figure Fundora out and he's able to beat him, and if he beats him convincingly, that should, erase that Terence Crawford fight from a lot of people's mind, because that will mean, if he beats him convincingly now, that there was definitely something wrong with Errol Spence prior to that Crawford fight. It wasn't just a situation of his skills are so much worse than Terence Crawford.
I mean, this is some shameful shit.
Which I don't believe. I don't think Terence Crawford's that much more skilled than Errol Spence.
You don't let nobody else build your house. You don't let nobody else build your life.
I mean, we gotta know where his money going to.
Things have to be adjusted sometimes. I know that you might buy a piece of property not knowing certain laws, or you want to find that out and you go, oh shit, I gotta put a staircase over here.
I mean, we gotta know where his money going to.
And now you gotta move it to make it compliant. All of a sudden you gotta pivot. It's not the end of the world, and sometimes it's better for you.
I mean, we gotta know where his money going to.
Just because it wasn't in the blueprint doesn't mean you can't re-blueprint or pivot.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about all of that down in the comment section below. That like button for me. Share, subscribe. Holler at me on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. But you're more than likely to get a response on the tubes, so holler at me over there. If you want to collabo, feature a product or your channel on my channel, feel free to hit my Gmail, because it is flockofcards@gmail.com. And we are man here.
Don't try this at home.
I don't know shit about boxing.
First and foremost, I roll like 4 pros. Out of this world, I'm looking for more blows. Just another black man trying to get strong. Light on the flow, cause it's kinda tight. If you didn't know, Tits, cigarilla roll. Young Bendy go, the flow been in the stove. Whoa, hating on me, you better off trying to walk a straight line, pushing toe. Yo, get that dough. It's the objective. I'm so selective in who I approach when it's time to stroke. Only the finest, I feel like the fly as high as your highness. Don't try this nigga to ever be. Now let it breathe. Let it breathe. Let it breathe. Now get that dust. Go and get that dust. Verse number 2, I bring the number 2. You don't get it even though it's right in front of you. They say my whole city full of haters, and I ain't got nothing but love. I used to hit J's on Range and Road, selling my shit and my shit sold. I went from Shawnee Park to Westport Road, selling my shit and my shit sold. That right there taught a valuable lesson. No time for games, no time for stressing. If the city united, we'll be on the map. I used to stay in the trap, part-time rap. Some niggas struggle, some niggas bubble. I juggle multiple hustles, put together the puzzle. And I don't trust you. Look, let it breathe. Let it breathe. I go and get that dust. Go and get that dust. They like my style, and I can't blame them. They like my style, and I can't blame them. They like my style, and I can't blame them. They like my style.